Welcome back. The last couple of years, I've been mentoring teachers, team teaching with teachers, and want to shoot some videos to remove some of the obstacles that intimidate teachers. And one of them is dog and pony shows, and I think a lot of beginning teachers go to the internet, look at some of these teaching influencers, and get intimidated because they see the talented dog and pony shows that some of these influencers prepare for their classroom. And again, that may not fit their personality. They're beginning teachers. And I think that we do them a disservice when influencers out there try to represent that as that's what a typical lesson looks like for them. Because in my experience, typical lessons that involve the students doing as much work or more work during the class period than the teacher. So that's man, I've been doing this 28 years, and you're welcome to look through my bio below. I've done a pretty good job, and so the moral of the story is this: is that um, we should not represent that we walk in and put on this fantastic dog and pony show every single day that we're in the classroom, because the bulk of that should be students completing work. Um, and you can be an effective teacher without being that entertaining. The real trick to being a great teacher is making sure the students know you care about them and getting buy-in from the students. And then there's a whole host of different ways that you can execute your lesson. Now, there's nothing wrong with putting together a terrific, flashy dog and pony show, but it should be followed with students doing a lot of work to retain the information, practice the information, and become experts in the information. And all of that basically reflects in learning gains. So again, my thoughts on this is students should be working the majority of the time just as hard or harder than the teacher um, during the class period. Now, that's not to say the teacher shouldn't go home and put in a lot of effort in planning to make sure that lessons are executed properly. But there's a whole host of different things, different ways we can teach, and not everything is entertaining. I think that social media teacher influencers out there have some responsibility to convey that information to beginning teachers, is that not every single one of their lessons is flashy, that a lot of them involve students doing a lot of work. Because I know there's a lot of very talented social media influencing teachers out there who put their best foot forward on YouTube, but need to convey that not every lesson goes according to plan, not every lesson is awesome, and not every lesson comes off as entertaining as their videos do. I think that it's incumbent upon all of us to convey that to new teachers. Now, what I will say with new beginning teachers is this: is that don't try to emulate influencers that you're not. Be yourself, play to your strength. For me, I mean, I probably have a dozen really entertaining lessons over the course of the year, but a lot of the class is students taking writing prompts, answering those writing prompts, grading those writing prompts, trading papers, learning how to implement rubrics into the how to grade with a rubric, so that they're thinking about how rubric graders think, and practicing math. We have math in my course as well. So graphing, not all of that is entertaining. I do have a lot of props. I have a lot of animals in the classroom, which can make it entertaining. But again, it's important that all of us convey that students are doing a lot of work. Um, and don't try to be somebody that you're not. If you see something on social media and that doesn't fit your personality, do it a different way. Students really care about one thing, which is, do you care about them? If the students know you care about them, they'll learn. It doesn't matter how you do that. Now, I will share this. If you are worried that you're being boring. The students are telling you boring. Every teacher at some point, I don't care who it is, has been told they're boring at some point. 100%. There's no one out there that's entertaining every single day. It just doesn't happen. And we're doing beginning teachers a disservice when we represent that it does happen that way. But if you do want to put some pizzazz into a presentation or two, I'm going to put a link to a video talking about an easy way to do that. And really, really popular with my students in the fourth 9 weeks. Again, I challenge social media teacher influencers out there to convey the same message to beginning teachers that not every lesson is awesome. Some lessons go south, some lessons blow up, and students should be doing as much or more work than you as the teacher in the front of the classroom the majority of the time. That's where learning occurs. You guys keep being awesome, keep being heroes. So proud to be one of you. Talk to you soon. Colster out.